Halloween is going to be here very soon, and just like everything else, having a scary good time is going high tech. So we turn to our computer guy, Dave Hatter, who has taken a look this morning at some of the best of the Halloween websites. Dave, what's going on? I got to ask. I mean, seriously, Halloween has been around a lot longer than computers. Why does anyone need to go to a Halloween website?
That's a good question. I guess like anything else, people are trying to sell stuff, and most of these are ultimately geared towards trying to get you to buy a costume or a recipe or something like that.
Okay, so I guess, a lot of people like to have Halloween parties done.
Sure,
I know my boy's been to a couple of them. I was at one last weekend. I guess you can get ideas for Halloween parties on some of these
Yeah, there's
websites.
a lot of good stuff like that. Plus, there's some fun things, like if you're looking for clip art to make invitations, there's one site, which we have here, completely dedicated just to clip art. So if you're looking for any kind of spooky Halloween clip art, I'm just going to pick something at random. You'll see there's tons of it out here.
Well, that actually sounds like something that's useful.
It is,
Yeah.
and there are some others, for example, Halloween on the Net. This kind of describes the background and history of Halloween and has links to recipes and various things like that. A lot of these are more or less clearinghouse type things. This one, Everything Halloween, it literally is anything you could want. Costumes, haunted houses,
So that's
party
probably got
tips.
links to a bunch of other sites, I guess.
Yeah, if you drill down into one of these, like, top 10 ideas for Halloween, you can see there's just tons of stuff. One of the cooler things I found out here trying to do some research on this was there are several virtual haunted houses online.
A virtual haunted house, okay.
This one's kind of cool. It's got some real spooky music. I turned it off so that it wouldn't be cutting in and out with us in the background here. But if you drill down into this thing, it's got a fairly elaborate story it walks you through, and then you literally take a virtual tour in this thing. So it gives you some backstory on, how the house is haunted. You can hear the music, unfortunately.
I can hear it right now.
It keeps kicking in on every page, so unfortunately. So now you're here, and you click on different areas in the house, and there's stuff you can do in each room, and it's actually kind of cool.
And I'm sure that website will be getting emailed all over the place. For Halloween emails will be going out with those websites on
If you have young children or something like that, it's kind of cool. But most of these, again, like Wikipedia has the entire history and background of Halloween, how it came to be known as Halloween and that sort of thing, how it's apparently real popular in Ireland. Apparently.
Right.
So it's there's a ton of stuff out here. Again, if you're looking for a costume, you can order costumes online. In many cases, get them at a discount. Tons and tons of recipes.
You mentioned, I think it's interesting. You just mentioned that Wikipedia. How reliable is that website in general?
It's pretty unreliable because keep in mind, people put topics in there, and then anyone can go in and edit that topic and add to it.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I read a lot of articles, a lot of stuff as part of my job, read stuff online, and I see a lot of references to Wikipedia, and I think a lot of people are just going to that as an easy source and putting that in different columns and items and articles and things like that.
It's as reliable as whoever put the information in. So it can be as biased as you want. You could go in and put articles in there yourself today, or edit existing articles, even though you may not know anything about the topic or you have a particular slant that you want to give it. So it's not very reliable, frankly. I would never use it as a real source.
Dave, good advice as always. Great to see you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
All right, take care. We have more to come on the Fox 19 Morning News.